morning, team. Today is Tuesday, September 26th. I'm Kevin Van Eck. Thank you so much for joining Coffee with Amy and Kevin. As is easily noticed, Amy is not here today. I'm flying solo. Amy's going to be back next week. So for this episode of Coffee, I have three things I want to cover. All three of them are words or phrases that ideally we remove completely from our conversations when it comes to clients or contacts or even in our personal lives. Now, there are far more than three that we need to remove from our dialogues, but for the purpose of today, there are three big ones that I want to cover. And this came up as I was working with agents and brokers in our Southwest Florida markets, and it came up while we were talking about the ability to articulate your value. These three, though, apply across the board, whether you're talking about articulating your value, whether you're talking about pricing, whether you're talking about anything really when it comes to real estate. We want to remove these three things. So let's get to number one. Number one is removing the word help from our speech. And so this comes from Mark, a friend, a colleague. He actually has a very popular TED Talk, and I've linked to it in the email and down below in the copy below the video. You can check it out, but the word help does not elicit the response we want. No one wants to feel helpless. Most people don't feel helpless. And when we address people that way, it's very much like when you walk into a retail store and someone says, "Can I help you?" Your initial response is what? Just looking? No, I'm fine. It doesn't elicit the response that that person actually wants you to have. So when you say the word help and you say, "I can help you in selling your home, I can help you in buying, I can help you in pricing, I can help you with the market," no one wants your help. Really, the only people that need help are those that are quite literally drowning. So unless you're tossing someone a life ring, let's remove the word help and we can insert other words like support. If we say, "I am here to support you as you're moving, I'm here to support you through the real estate process, I am here to support you with market knowledge," all of those words, it's much stronger and it will elicit the response. People want support. People will easily turn down help unless they absolutely need it. So number one, remove help, replace it with the word support. Number two is the phrase "I think." So starting sentences or paragraphs with "I think" is super weak. We need to remove that and we need to insert other words. Now, there's not a universal replacement here, but let's just say, because I feel like we say this quite a bit as agents, when we're talking with consumers about pricing their home, let's say, we're saying, "I think you should price here. I think you will sell here." It's not about thinking. It's not about opinion. Remove that pressure off of yourself and you refer to the data. You refer to the information. You refer to the market. So instead of "I think we should price here," say, "The data is telling us we should price here," or "The market is telling us we need to improve the price. We need to take a price reduction." It's not "I think." It is "The market is telling us. The data is telling us." Refer back to the facts instead of it being your opinion. So let's remove "I think." And then number three, it is "just checking in," or removing maybe "just touching base." Those phrases are terrible. Let's think about what we do sometimes. We're reaching out to someone, it's a buyer who has told us that they're not looking to purchase for 2 months, 3 months, maybe not until next year. And we reach out because we know we have to stay in touch. We have to use outreach to make sure that when they are ready, we're there for them. But we start things, whether it's a phone call or an email or a text, "Just checking in. Wanted to see if I could help you or if you needed help with anything." Do you see where this is going? So you're just checking in. Look, they're not going to respond to you. Sometimes we reach out in that way and we say, "I'm just checking in. I wanted to see if you needed help with anything." We are doing the double whammy, which is we're using the word help. They don't need it. We're also saying "just checking in." There is no purpose for our call. We are truly just reaching out, but without value. So instead of just checking in or just touching base and hoping that they respond, reach out with something of value. Reach out with, if they are a buyer and maybe they're not looking to purchase for 6 months, but you already know their ideal home or what they're looking for, and you see one hit the market, send it to them. Say, "Hey, I know you're not looking to purchase for 6 months. I just saw this hit the market. I know it fits what you're looking for. Thought I would show you what's happening out there and the inventory coming on while you're preparing." Do you see? Let's remove the "just touching base" or the "just checking in." They're not going to respond to you, but if you send something of value, they will read it. They may still not respond, but at least it will be something meaningful versus a "just touching base." So those three things: remove the word help, remove the phrase "I think," And let's get rid completely of just touching base or just checking in, and you will get the responses you'd like, or stronger responses by inserting the correct phrases and words. I really appreciate you taking the time this morning to spend it. In the comments below, if you can think of other words that need to be replaced, put them in there. Would love to share with everybody, all of the viewers. And until next time, you got this.